Hey everyone, this is John Rigaroga. Today I'm going to be doing the Behemoth trial from the Core Index RPG setup, and it's in Warp Shell, so I've created a new character. I started to create a character that was basically the same one as my sneaky bastard from Elfheim, but I guess I kind of gravitate towards this. So I decided to try and do a character that was outside my um, normal kind of uh, characters that I would play in an actual game, just to try it out. And actually, I ended up creating a sequence of characters to try out, and this is the first one and the first run through. So I created. I'll throw it up on the screen, and we'll actually take a look at my new setup. I decided to give up on Google Drawing, and I'm actually using Omni Group OmniGraffle, um, which I've been using for an insane amount of time. It was like on the order of 25 years. I was using this stuff on Nextcube before macOS even existed. Um, Anyhow, so this is my current setup. I'll throw up the. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna put up the Mecha Tank. I took 2 in strength, plus the 1 for being a mecha, and then plus 1 for ring of might, plus 4. I took 1 in armor, which with all the shield and the armor kit brings loot armor up to 4, and then I took 3 in weapons damage, weapons effort. And basically it's the same. The recommend everything's recommended equipment set except for the ammo belt, which has 4 mags of 20 rounds for the blast rifle. um so it's a um close up melee kind of creature going on here, bioform. And the setup here is, who knows what the backstory is? We don't entirely know what his story is, but gaining sentience, he started to recognize there was all sorts of chaos. Sort of processing that and awakening to the world around him, from the uh, sort of torpor that he would be in, the kind of zombie state of presentience. And this was the trigger that got him to wake up and started to investigate and be interested in this, what's going on in a string of destroyed homesteads on Zavos. Has sort of led, um, is it's the name I selected was V4E. So I think V4 V4 4E Vivor. Let's call him Beaver for now. We'll call him Beaver or Vive. Vive. Um, and so he's shown up, kind of tracked down what's going on, and has found sort of this ridiculously huge beast, that is nuts, and the beast is attacking some gunk, and in the distance maybe there's a little bit of more something, and then even in the farther distance there's a settlement, that's in the line of approach for this beast, uh, and surveying the ground. Let's see what we would do. I think even though he's a close up melee kind of guy, this beast looks huge and incredibly intimidating. So I think he's gonna head over here, for some cover. Um, the hell? Uh, he's gonna come in for some. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Uh, and so he's gonna try to get off a few shots at this incredible beast in the distance. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be dex, and so I don't have any bonuses for range. So we're just going to go ahead and try and roll. So this is going to be the blast rifle. So we're going to try and shoot off a round or maybe 2, 4. Yeah, nothing. Nowhere even close. So he stormtroopered it. I don't even think the creature even noticed, maybe even just slightly, but he's chowing down on this. And so that brings us all the way around, and I think as the DM, I'm gonna give this guy a perception check. Wisdom or a nit, it's all the same. So let's do a target at 11 or above for a perception check. And I guess 6. No, he's dumb as a post. He didn't see anything. Let's go ahead then. As we're coming around, we're gonna try and shoot off another round. I want to try and get this guy damaged at least once. An 18. Okay, so that's a good hit. So let's go ahead and with weapons effort, we're gonna roll it. That's a D6. What is it? +3. Yeah. Okay. So D6 +3. Only a 5. So we got 5 damage. Jesus, this is a huge creature. There's no way. Okay, so now he's definitely noticed, and this rebel is completely gone now, and now he's gonna try and come in. He's gonna close in, and he's gonna close in and try and attack. So he's gonna try and attack on a. Gonna get a 7 of 5. Okay, so he totally missed. And that brings us around. We're gonna do a scouting investigation check really quick, just an ambient 2. Yeah, still dumb as a post. Let's go ahead and we're gonna close ranks or close distance here and actually use strength now for a melee attack. So that's +4 to hit. So let's go ahead and do that. Target, right? Yeah. So or above. 20. Oh, natural 20. Well, that's awesome. Let's roll one more time. Nope. Okay. So anyhow, it's a natural 20, definitely hit. Let's try and do some extra damage here. It's gonna be a D6 +3. It's only a 4. We're almost 1 heart down. And then he's gonna go ahead and try and do an attack here. 7. What am I talking about? He needs a 15 and above to hit. Got an 18 though. Ugh. Okay, so he got an 18, and so he's gonna do. Doesn't actually say. See. I mean, it gives him an attack, but yeah. See, this trial, I'm not so hot on how this trial is set up. It doesn't actually help. Doesn't really help a lot. So let's do a dex check anyway. The rule really is that if you're doing there's something else in the next setup, and if you're busy doing that, you try to evade smashing tentacles. And if you fail, you take ultimate damage, and if you succeed, you just take normal d6 weapon damage. See, yeah, but I'm not busy. I don't think that's gonna happen yet. I think it just takes normal damage, even without the evasion. So let's go ahead and just roll a d6. And I have force shield module, so I ignore damage less than 4. And it's 5, so I took five hits. Luckily, I'm a mecha, so I actually have 2 hearts. So that's only into the first heart. So let's go ahead then and give this guy. We've come all the way around, so let's go ahead and do another ambient check. Actually succeeded this time. So so with the ambient check, the character notices that in this pile of rubble, there's actually a shipping crate with that's kind of its edges are melty. It's not even sealed anymore, and out of the melted little holes along the where the seal would have been, it's broken through, and there's some sort of weird ambient light coming out of this thing. So so I've definitely noticed that there's something strange going on over here. I'm gonna, of course, since it's just me holding the line, I don't know if he would even bother. I mean, as a character, would he? He's a tank, right? So he's in it for the fight. But it's obviously something to investigate. I don't know. Personally, I think this particular character wouldn't investigate until later. It's the fight. He's in it for the fight, and holding the line. So let's go ahead and do that. And maybe with another character, the other character would actually go in and try and find out what that thing was. I mean, it's obviously a treat, right? But let's go ahead. He's going to roll to hit damage, so +4. So I need what was a 7 or above. Definitely hits. And then so weapons damage +3, 4. So 4 + 3. And hopefully sometime soon I'll have this camera set up, because I know you can't even see the dice right now, but I'm gonna actually do that. So actually we've done 1.5 hearts of damage already. Of course he's 4 hearts, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. But so we've come around, and it's the Behemoth's time to shine. And I go ahead and roll. Hey kitten, you okay? You okay? Cough, cough. Oh my god, it's a 20. Oh, ow. Well, definitely hit. We're gonna do weapons damage. And a 6. Ow, 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 ow. So that's a full heart +1. Oh, I'm starting to feel it now. Okay, so now my character is thinking, look, I'm already at half of my life, and I've only done basically I've done less than half. So let's run over here. We're gonna run over here and investigate. This is going to be a disaster. Is he actually going to do that, or is he just going to fight it out? See, this character... Okay, we got to do this character. Like, I mean, there's going to be other characters that are going to be more investigative, but I think he's just going to try it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Normally, you know, the kind of character that I would normally play, I wouldn't do it this way. But I think he's just going to try and hold the line. So let's go ahead and do this. He's just going to fight it out. And he got a 2, so he totally missed. And so that brings it back around to the Behemoth. Behemoth got a 4, so missed. So we're whiffing it back and forth. You know, it'd be awesome if I could retreat and get this thing in the middle. Okay, he might be. I think he's be strategic about that. He's gonna go over here, and do a ranged attack from here. What he's thinking is not that he is going to investigate this, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to get the monster, get the chest in between him and the monster, in order to try and sort of ambiently get it smashed, and try and figure out what's going on. Right? Okay, so, and then from there he's going to do a ranged attack, which is dex. So it's going to be the plain 10. So he got a 15, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and roll weapons damage plus 3. Four. That's almost 2.5 hearts. And so Behemoth is going to, as the GM, I know what's going on. And so I'm thinking the Behemoth is kind of stupid and is going to come up to this thing and see the glowing thing. And this is actually this is the thing he's actually after. And I'm hunkered off behind it, and I shot a ranged weapon and sort of attracted him to this Behemoth, to this thing. And I think the Behemoth is going to attack the chest, and not my character. That's just me, but I think he's dumb enough, and he's attracted. Like, now it's right in front of him. He's going to get distracted by it. So what I'm finding is that this guy is instead attacking this. So, and a 17, and then normal effort is just a 1, so he kind of whiffs it on it. But so he's knocking the chest, looking at it, and I'm like, what the hell? This is bizarre. What would I do? I'm like, oh, well, crap, that's fun. Let's go ahead and beat up on the chest too. So for a target of 10, I'm gonna actually use my sword. So it's so weapons damage. I'm gonna try and smash the crap out of this thing. So Behemoth and I are both I missed it. Man, I missed it. Oh wait, actually I didn't, because I've got my strength. So that's actually a hit. Let's go ahead and do so that's the chest. Let's do some regular old weapons. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Plus 3. Yeah, so the total of 9. So we've only done 9 so far. Okay, so now we're just having all kinds of fun smashing this damn thing. So the Behemoth is going to actually go for it. A 19, that's definitely a hit. Behemoth Well, it's actually wouldn't do 4. He's doing weapons because he's got his tusks, so he's trying to chew the crap out of it. So he did 6, so that's a good. So that's actually 15 total damage to that chest. Effort on that chest. So that's pretty good. So now we're just banging the crap out of this chest together, having a good old. We're bonding. We're having a bonding moment over this chest. I'm gonna go ahead and strike it one more time. I definitely hit on that. So let's do weapons damage plus 3, and that's actually 6. So the chest busts open, and out of this chest now appears this particle cannon, with a weird, just unhealthy radiation glow to it. Um, and so that's out of this chest. So the chest is toast, and this giant cannon. How this thing fit in there, I don't even know. It's like twice as big as the chest, right? So it, like, I don't know, this particle cannon, it just sort of unfolds, boom, 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 kind of like like uh Ed 409's like arm comes out. Wow. And so I attacked the chest last. So that's actually happening on my action. And so I don't think I get a chance to do that. I don't think I get a chance to grab it. But this guy is now chomping away at this thing. Um I wonder. See, now I have to figure out weapons damage. Let me like weapon. I mean damage to actual things, right? So let's give this thing 1 heart. Let's give this thing 1 heart. So he's gonna try. He's like, ooh, dinner. And he's gonna try. Oh, he totally whiffed it on a 1. He like slips and falls. He's just too excited. He's like, yay. And so that comes around to me. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna grab this sucker, and I'm gonna start trying to shoot um this particle cannon. Um yeah, so let's try and shoot that. So 17. So that's definitely a hit, even though it's a ranged weapon. I definitely hit. Now it does double effort. So that's so 2d6 plus my plus 3. Oh wait, so I would just roll once and then double it, right? Okay, so 6. Oh wow, so that's actually 9 for each one. Did I just kill him? No. Yeah, I just blew the crap out of him. Hey, Jin. That's Jin. Hey, Jin. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, that's awesome. So I just totally blew the crap out of this guy. He's toast. Needs X's in his eyes. So here I am. I've got a particle cannon. That's like as tall as I am. Um. Wow. Okay. And actually, according to the trial, what happens next is that with the Behemoth fallen, I collapse. And I come to an Azivos augment lab surrounded by runic medbots, and a voice mutters, "Subject recovered, release restraints, and as you rise, you realize they have augmented you. But how and why?" So I'm gonna take it like he definitely, like, maybe the leaky radiation knocked him out. Um, and because he saved everybody, he was volunteered for the lab experiment. So anyhow, okay, that's kind of ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, so I think that was kind of a success. I I feel a little bit weird about the way I did it, um, but it's not a character I normally play, so maybe that would be how it came out. That was pretty impressive that it came out on that one hit, managed to do all the rest of the damage for me. So that's pretty cool. Um, and let's see how it goes. I'm gonna actually try some at least one other character, a different same. It's actually the same bioform. I wanted to try the same bioform, but a different class. And so we'll probably do that next time. Anyhow, that's the Behemoth trial. So my first foray into Warp Shell and my first try with a tank character that I don't usually play. But it ended up being pretty funny. Too bad I don't have like animal handling or something like that, and I could have ridden him off into the sunset. uh, okay, well, let's go with that. I'm gonna go ahead and call it and try another one next time. So, see you later.